What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Run Your Race with my boy, AJ Richardson. And we got a very special guest here today. We got my boy, Willie Cauley-Stein, Kentucky great. And you guys already know we are sponsored by DraftKings. And y'all know what to do. Go to DraftKings right now, download the app, and use our promo code RACE. And let's get to the episode. What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Run Your Race with my boy, AJ Richardson, who is not here today. He's getting a fine on this one today. But we got a very special pod here for y'all today. Listen, he wear that other blue. He wore the other blue. It's okay, though. We're going to let it live. We got a lot of respect for that school over there. He was a part of a very special team. Probably one of the best teams that didn't win the national championship. We'll get it. We're going to get right into it. People, we got Willie Cauley-Stein here today. Hey, Willie, I appreciate you coming on. We appreciate having you. And I think you have a very unique story that people can resonate with. There's a lot of people who get started later and want to get to the NBA, and you are a perfect example of that. So I think people need to hear your story and know what it took and how you end up getting there. And I think it's a lot of things you can inform people with.
Nah, man, I appreciate y'all having me, man. It's always fun to jump on a podcast, and I've been seeing you just clips of what you guys do. So production is tough. It looks great, and it's easy to watch. So I love what y'all got going on. So when you hit me up to jump on, I was like, yeah, easy. We'll make it work. So,
we appreciate that, brother. Hey, like I told y'all, Run Your Race. We doing big things over here. We got a big time guest with us today. Let's get right into it. Willie, where you from, and how'd you get started playing this game of basketball?
From Dodge City, Kansas. Grew up in Spearville, Kansas. It was like 15 miles. So, I mean, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Probably get there 10, 15 minutes if you really tried. Super small town, though, bro. Country, no trees. Like you could see.
No trees.
Yeah, man, you could just see as far as your eyes will let you. It was dope, though. It was a dope upbringing. Super simple. I grew up with my grandparents, so that's probably, like, everybody says I have an old soul, but that's probably definitely the reason why I have an old soul.
For sure.
Growing up with my grandparents in the middle of the sticks. So, like, my mom, my uncle, my mom's sisters, they all play hoops, man. They're all fantastic hoop players. From where we're from, got records, state championships. So, like, basketball has always been there, and all the sports have always been there.
For sure.
So, like, when we say, like, started late, I don't necessarily know if I started late. I just might have started, like, structured basketball, like, on, like, an AAU level.
You just hooped when you were younger.
Yeah, I mean, we just had a rec league, or at that time, MAYB. But it's like, really, you're not traveling anywhere outside, like, the farthest place where we would travel maybe like 6-7 hours, but it's like border of Oklahoma. Stuff. Like, matter of fact, it was called Beaver, Oklahoma. Wherever, if you know where that's at, that's incredible.
Y'all let me know. I don't know.
Put that on the map. I don't know that. I know I played one tournament there. So
yeah, shout out to Beaver, Oklahoma, man.
Hey, man, we got the dub there. I'm pretty sure.
He still remember that shit.
Nah, so, like, that's as far as it, kind of went. That was like 3rd, 4th grade. But then, you start. I feel like after that we started, like, junior high basketball. And
was there any other sport you played when you were younger?
Yeah, so before basketball, I was, like, we started baseball, like, 1st grade.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I feel like every kid does. In my town, we only really had baseball. We didn't have...
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I had to travel to play the little rec basketball league in Dodge City. So in my little town, we had, like, a rec league baseball every summer. So that's really what it was. And then I played soccer for like 4 games with my older brother.
Yeah.
He's like 4 years older than me, but they needed a body. So I was out there. I played literally probably 1 game, but the rest I was kind of done just floating around. But 1 game, and this girl, she took me out.
How tall are you at this point?
I mean, I don't know, man. Probably like a little smaller than what people were, like 4 years older than me. So, you know, this girl, she probably matured 4 years. Like, she took me out, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was bleeding. My leg, I remember that, but I was done with soccer. Yeah. I was like, I'm cool. Then started playing football, I think 4th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4th grade. Just, bro, I was really just following my brother.
Yeah.
Like, he was playing football. I'm like, well, damn, I want to play football.
Yeah.
And then I ended up being super cold at football. And so I really loved it, man. It was like defying the odds. I was like always bigger, but I was super fast and like could just cut up. So then like once I got out of the norm of like what position we think he should be at, right? Like we should put him at tight end.
Yeah.
Right? Once I got to like a running back position and then like quarterback position, I was like, okay, like
now this shit fun.
I'm controlling the rock. Like I get the whole pace is mine. This is lit. So then I was really locked in on football for my whole like junior high experience. Going into my freshman year, I wasn't gonna play basketball.
Yep.
The town had to kind of talk me into playing basketball. We had got like a new coach in, but she was young. It was super fresh, and so after joining the team, it was like, okay, this is
got to do it now.
You know what I mean? This is like I see I see what you guys are talking about, and his name's Jared Stanford, and he was like, man, you're gonna have like every college like team in here,
for sure,
in Bumfuck nowhere, Spearville, Kansas, like they're gonna be coming in here, and I was just like, nah, you know, I mean, you know,
you
maybe,
don't see it. You don't see it.
Bro, I'm not even, I'm not even being conditioned like this is a possibility. Like my folks don't even know this is a possibility. At this point, like we hadn't even been presented with this AAU thing.
Yeah.
So like we don't even know what's really going on.
Did you know anything about AAU and shit like that?
I never even heard of it.
Damn.
I never even heard it until I was 15. And that's like the first time I really left home. It's the first time I like flew on a plane.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, it was dope. So like Coach Stanford, he actually, we had a team camp. This was like his very first thing, right? We had like he went to K-State actually for a team camp. So we're playing like Raytown South and St. James Academy. I had like 20-10 on St. James Academy. But their best player, his name's Clint. He was cold too.
Yeah.
But I had a game against them. So their little guys that was watching that game was like, damn, we need to start. We got to scoop him. So that was like my first little introduction to it. It was like, hey man, blah, 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 come out here, you know the jig.
Yep.
It's like 7 hours from my hometown though.
Yep.
So I'm driving. Eventually, I don't know, it just felt right, I guess. We was like, it wasn't the first team that had asked us that, but it just like was the one that felt right, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. So you say that K-State camp was the first time you was like, you got recognized.
I think that was like
that was a coming out party.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, bro. Like, I mean, it's crazy to think about because we do these, every time I do these pods, I feel like there's a common denominator where you feel like you get better by just hooping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you get more of a feel for the game because you have a great feel for the game. But that came from you just not even thinking, oh, I need to do this move at this moment or that moment. You just playing basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even like something you forced. And majority of the time, like I love football first. Like I love football before I even started playing basketball. Like I did the same shit you did. I played in middle school. I got fucking rocked one time and that shit was over with for me. I was like, oh, hell no, I'm done with this shit.
Man, I think it's funny how really like a lot of athletes go through that. See, I was the opposite, bro. I got rocked and I liked it. Like I got my head spun a little bit and I was like, damn, that shit was weird, but I kind of fucked with it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, bro, I'm trying to do it to other people though.
Yeah.
So then
you want to play defense.
Yeah. I was on offense trying to do it to people, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to truck people. I'm trying to like, man, I was leading the wall on punt and kick returns. Like,
oh no,
kick, bro. No, it was fun, bro.
You tick differently.
That's how Cal never came to any basketball game, bro. Came to one football game, and I was leading the wall. It was him and Frank Martin in the end zone. I'm leading the wall, bro. And crack this dude into the sideline right in front of him.
What?
It was so sick, bro. It was so sick, bro. It was rivals too, bro. We ain't beat him. But like we were waxing them, bro. So
So you played football all the way through high school. Cal only came to your football game.
Yeah, he never came to a hoop game. Came to a football game. And I showed out. It was lit.
That's insane.
In my senior year, bro, I had like 16 touchdowns. I really had 17, but they held me on one. I got video footage, everything. I'm pointing down at the camp, like hit it with the line.
Yeah.
Like, nah, they count. They didn't count it, so they got me 16, but had like 1,200
Were you getting
yards.
recruited in football too?
Mm-hmm.
How close were you to going to school for football instead of basketball?
Honestly, if Kentucky didn't come in the mix, I probably would have played both somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
What school would that have been, you think?
Any. I mean, like, I could have went to K-State, played both. Could have went to KU and played. Probably could have got a scholarship for football, and then ended up just playing basketball.
Yeah,
They never offered me on some weird shit. But
Kansas?
Yeah, weird. I'm 20 minutes from the crib, bro. Like, it was weird, bro. That's a whole nother little thing. It's like, it's got to be political at that point.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was
That's
weird.
some sick shit right there.
Yeah,
Who'd you play AAU with?
Speed Smoking.
Oh, fuck. I can't stand that fucking team, bro. Jesus Christ.
It's because they be playing real basketball.
They play good hoops. Hey, listen, I love the way they play, but I can't stand them motherfuckers.
For AAU, bro, it's the most struck, bro. That's why when I got to Kentucky, bro,
it was nothing.
I was ahead. Like, I was ahead, bro. We was running two a days defensive practices, bro. I mean, we used to have to do these things called pooches where we running with the ball, sprints, like,
bro.
And it was terrible, bro. But it was terrible in the moment, I guess.
Exactly,
like, man,
bro.
Defensively, that's why I'm called a defense. So just knowing where to be, that's already like a thing that was ingrained. So
it's crazy because is every time we do these, it's always those little things back then that you don't realize at the time that makes so much more of a difference. You playing with Mocan, everything speaks for itself right there because you talk about discipline.
Yeah.
And they gonna do shit a certain way. You know how Mocan gonna play every single time.
Oh, I mean, we had like a whole 20 like playbook, like
20 plays.
Where we're going, like, like we're having a defensive practice, so you're gonna go eat, take a nap, and you're coming back. You're gonna have an offensive practice. It was literally college, but shoot, coach he's coaching at K-State right now. So like, he was coaching at Avila at the time. Sure. So like, we had a real college coach. Like,
and listen, it's a whole different ball game. Mocan is a whole different ball game. Who was your first letter? You remember your first letter or offer in basketball?
Bro, I couldn't even tell you, bro. I'll tell you this though, with the letter thing, I had so many letters coming in that I eventually like filled up a box, probably like this big, and I told my homie that was like one of my best friends at the time. I said, bro, we gonna have a bonfire with all these when I finish. Funny thing is, out of all them letters, I don't even think Kentucky was one of them.
Kentucky offered you super late,
like right at the deadline type. Like my last AAU time.
Oh hell no! When did you realize I'm dumb nice at hoops, and this is something? It's kind of tough because you was nice at football.
Yeah, nah, it was just guided that way, bro.
Yeah.
It was just guided. Like, at that point, bro, like, I didn't even know who I was yet, man. It was a lot of it was just somebody telling me, this is what you need to
trying shit.
You know what I mean? This is what you need to, this is where you need to be. This is what you need to do. This is how you're gonna get to this level. Like, I don't even think I fully tapped into it till, honestly, a few years ago of like,
that's dope.
That's crazy. Like, other than that, bro, it's just been guided. And then like, I don't know, once I started working with Tyler Roth, and that's when I had skill work, along the way, but that was like the first time it like made sense of what the skill work I was doing. Or like, like I wasn't just doing skill work because somebody said this is what you should do. It's like more or less like I had a vision of what I wanted to craft into, and I was going to get there regardless.
And I think that's what's tough for Tyler, because I worked with Tyler not the year before, and I was just like, he gives you the freedom. He's like, hey, we're going to work on this. And he gives you the freedom to do what you need to
craft
do.
It how your body moves. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Because everybody can't do the same thing that someone else can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is just versions of it. You know what I mean? Your version of it, how you put, like, I don't know. For me, one of the biggest things that I got out of his was just like ball placement and dribbling.
For sure.
Like, if I'm a crossover, like putting it to, you know what I mean, behind the hand, and like where before you don't think of it, you just cross.
Because can you imagine somebody going up and being like, yo, I'm gonna teach you how to play like Tyrese Halliburton? How the fuck do you teach that?
Yeah.
How do you teach that? It should make zero sense.
Yeah, it's just so unorthodox.
For sure. But it works for them. You know what I'm saying? That's just a perfect example.
Yeah,
it works for different people. It's your own fucking craft.
Mm-hmm.
You're young, you're a high schooler, you got every fucking school coming to the school. You got everybody trying to recruit Willie. Small town. How do you handle that? How are you handling that at such a young age? Was there anyone else that you had like a guidance from around you?
So I think after my sophomore year, we had like a shoot around one time because now like teams I don't have 1 year in school, so there's film and stuff going around. So that summer actually, we had like Mike Anderson fly in. We had I don't even remember the coach from SEC or not SEC, USC.
Mm-hmm.
They flew in, bro. I'm telling you, like, this town is so small, bro. They like the airport that they had to fly into, bro. I swear they probably was. They was, where the hell are we, bro? But there was like 7 coaches in there, bro, for this little shoot around, little open run with 10 people in there. You know what I mean? Like, not even enough people really to do the run. But I ended up moving to Kansas City that summer through MoCam because my grades wasn't right.
Got you.
So they were like, yo, you know, if you're gonna play D1, you kind of got to make this move, start getting your academics, you know, straight.
Yep.
So I moved in with one of my teammates, Siobhan Shields, which plays in Milan. He played in Nebraska and stuff. So when you ask, like, if I had that guide, at that moment, I'm 16 now. I'm already, like, mentally think I'm grown. So I'm going into this new house. And his dad is Will Shields, just Hall of Famer. Played with the Chiefs. So this is the first time I'm seeing, like, this is how you're supposed to be living. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is really what it is. And this is, like, what my life is going to end up being. Like, so it's the first time I've really seen like some real structure too, which is at the time it was great for what I guess I had going on.
For sure.
So I ended up having to do like classes in the summer, retaking classes, and his mom was hella strict. You know, I'm losing, you know, friend time or like, you know, shoot. I had one time I think we missed I missed the top 100 camp.
What?
Swear to God, she made me miss the top 100 camp.
Because your grades?
Nah, because I had to finish this class.
She wasn't playing
She wasn't playing, bro, but I swear to God, I wouldn't be here, though, if it didn't happen like that. But yeah, I missed the top 100. It was lit, though.
That's crazy. What was I guess my question is, when you go into a situation, you said Kentucky came late. What was the school before Kentucky came that you think you were about to go to?
Yeah, so I'll just break it down. Like, my last 5 schools was like Florida, K-State, Oklahoma State, Alabama, and then Kentucky came late.
You go to Kansas if Kansas offer?
Oh, absolutely. At that time, yeah, if they would have came, I would have. I probably would have committed early, bro. I'm from Southwest Kansas, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
KU,
that's
bro.
all you know.
KU basketball, bro. That was bro, they're legends to me, bro. One of my best friends now is Brady Morningstar, but at the time, bro, I'm watching Brady Morningstar like he's the GOAT, bro. Like, he would come in there and just do his thing. So when I actually met him and like he trained me for a second, it was just like, bro, you don't even know, but this is legendary to me.
There's no explanation why you ain't getting no offer from there.
I ain't got one.
That's fucking crazy. You in the backyard.
Front
they
yard.
Got first dad. Listen.
Front yard, side yard, all of it, bro. All of it, bro. I'm telling you, it was one of the wildest things. And people ask me all the time, you know, aren't the Kansas people mad you didn't go to camp? I'm like, shit, they ain't want me.
They ain't offer me.
Yeah,
you talking to them motherfuckers.
I'm like, look.
That's crazy.
I would have definitely thrown it down.
Did you play at Peach?
No, we never made it to Peach.
Never made it to Peach.
Not my year.
Damn.
We're the team that got us into the shit though. To the Nike League, yeah.
That's what's up. Who you play with EYBL? I mean, not EYBL, but in summer. Who was on that MoCA team?
Shimmy Ojale. Man, he played for the Celtics.
Yep. He should have played football like fuck.
Clayton Custer. You remember him from
what school he go to?
Remember the team I was making noise in the tournament like a couple years ago. They had him and Ben. It was Clayton and Ben, but they're both teammates from high school and they both played on Mocan. But some Chicago team, I believe.
Loyola,
Marymount or something.
Is it Chicago?
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Come on, Hong. What the fuck?
My bad.
Yeah.
I know.
But he was our point guard, bro, and he was so cold for us, bro. Cold for us, bro. But like Siobhan was on there. I mean, bro, we had some really good. We had some little talent.
They had him out for sure.
We had to beat low key Isaiah Richardson. No, Isaiah Austin. I think it was the Houston Hoops at the time. LJ Rose. Yeah, he was on the team. The other dude that went to Duke, Lefty. Who's my man? He was nasty though.
Who was a lefty who went to Duke? You're a Duke fan. Not Rodney Hood.
No, it's another. It's more of a guard. He's more of a point guard.
I know Rasheed Suleiman.
I think that's him.
He's right. He right handed.
Is he right
handed?
handed?
Yeah, he's right handed.
Yeah, it's him.
I think he went to Maryland first, right?
Rasheed went to Maryland.
He went to Duke, then went to
Maryland.
Went to Duke, then went to Maryland. No, that Houston Hoops team had a squad.
Yeah, we beat them. We beat them to get to the championship, and we played against like Marcus Page and Adam Woodbury.
You talk about fundamental. Them niggas.
Hey, bro. Every tournament we played in, bro, I swear, always came down to us and playing against freaking what where are they from? Was it Wisconsin?
Yeah, they were in Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Yep. Every tournament, bro, would come down to us playing them, and that was always a fun game, though.
Yeah. Hey, listen, y'all two fundamentally sound ass teams.
Yeah, bro.
Like shit. Let me ask you this: what was it about Kentucky at that time? They come late. They're not even a damn thought until you made the decision.
Yeah, bro. Crazy. So they came to that game. So after that last tournament, they gave us an offer, right?
Yep.
So now I'm like sitting with these 5 offers, and I'm pretty close to going to K-State. Honestly, they've been after me the longest.
Yep.
So I got a good relationship with them. So I'm pretty close to going there, and then Bama, Trevor Rutherford played for Bama, and I worked out with mutual connections. So like I'm like, damn, okay, I could get down with Trevor, and I know he was going crazy there.
Yeah, he cold.
And they really just needed a big there.
That's
honestly.
all they needed.
So that was really my number one. Brad there at the time. We were super close. Or I think his name was Brandon. One of the coaches there, or Coach Brandon, or something like that. We were super close though, and so I had a good feel there, and I was probably gonna go there, but I don't know. I went on a visit there, and it was just too wild, bro. Bama was too wild. And at this time, I'm still thinking I'm gonna play both, bro. Yeah. So I went first. I went to the football spot. Like they took me around, go to the football spot, bro. And the first dude I see is fucking let's say Richardson,
Trent Richardson.
But I'm talking arms so fucking big, bro.
Nah, crazy.
I'm like.
Oh, hell nah. Yeah, I don't know if this is it. Yep.
This isn't where I would do it at.
This might not be it.
I would be more of a football player than a basketball player at that point. Like, it's just like the roles would be reversed.
You got to really be locked in to play.
You feel me? Like, this is championship football.
Yeah,
like,
this ain't no bullshit.
Nah, you're not going to go there and just like get practice team. Like, I'm not, that's not.
These they fight for their livelihood.
Right. No, they going to the league, and they know they going to the league, right?
Exactly. And then them defenders that they had on that team,
yeah, bro.
They see a 6'11" light-skinned nigga.
Yeah, bro. They would have found out quick, though.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a dog. They would have found out quick.
For sure.
But nah, that was like when I was like, okay, but you know, the basketball team, cool, blah, blah, blah. But then the next week I go to Kentucky. And I'm tired as from that damn trip, bro. You know, they take you out, they do the whining and dining, bro. I mean, Trevor got me so fucked up, bro. Yeah. And I was like, I'm still in high school, man. I got to go to practice and school the next 2 days, bro. I'm tweaking, bro. So the next week comes around, I'm like, I don't think I want to go on this trip. Because I'm like, it's Kentucky. I can already imagine it's Big Blue Madness. They already said they having all the recruits in.
It's up.
And I'm like, I think I'm
I
cool.
don't even got the energy.
Yeah, bro, I'm just like, I don't think that's my wave. I don't think this is it, right? So I like wake up, flights at, I got to get up 5 a.m. to catch the flight. I wake up 5 like, come down there and I'm not trying to
do nothing.
Covers is over my head. I'm like, cool. I'm cool off it. Tell them I'm cool. I'm not, I think I know where I want to go type. You know what I mean?
Straight like that.
And so then my AAU coach, Matt Souther, jumps on the phone and he's like, Willie, what are you talking about? Like, this is the University of Kentucky. Like, get on the flight. And I swear to God, just get on the flight. And I was like, man, all right, whatever. I get on the flight. We get on the flight, bro. So I'm already coming in with a mentality that I don't want to be there.
Don't want to be
so I'm not really trying to mess with none of the recruits. I'm like, kind of just me and Will Shields is just taking a little trip.
For sure.
And so we go to Keeneland, see all the horse stuff. That was cool. The Big Blue Madness comes around and the energy is just kind of getting wild now, bro. It's getting different. So when they pull us out, so man, like when I look back at it, bro, so like just the setup of like how to make us recruits feel was insane. So they had like kind of set the stage of like, okay, Cal talks, right? Or like whoever like is introducing about to introduce the team, kind of like starts doing little things. So they shut off the lights. But then like, so when the lights come back on, it starts flashing and shit, they send the recruits in. So we're coming the same time as everybody's getting rowdy for the first time. It's like, right, you know what I mean? It's like the first introduction. So now everybody's like, attention is right there.
For sure.
And we walking behind, I'm walking behind Shabazz, Mohammed, Nerlens Noel, Archie, Alex, all number ones in the thing. I'm a 4-star, bro.
Yeah.
I'm chilling, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just kind of here for the wave. So I'm kind of walking behind all these dudes. Man, it was like the first time where like I felt recognized. And like somebody called my name and then the next person was like, oh, that is Cauley-Stein. Holy shit, blah, blah, blah.
They know everything.
It was just like, I was, whoa, like, this is crazy. So then when they bring out the pros, I'm seeing Boogie, I'm seeing, I don't even know if Wall was there, but it was like 7. It was like, I think Tyshawn Prince came back. I mean, there was like 7 pros, and the way they presented them was like an Avengers superhero thing, bro. It was just crazy, the like beam of lights and like the light show they had going. Bro, it was like, yeah, this is it. I called my mom literally right at, like texting her at the spot, like, yeah, I'm probably coming today. It's Kentucky.
Blue Nation.
Yeah, it's the move.
I heard it's different.
The love is unmatched, bro. To this day, never felt love like that.
I heard it's different. And I can only imagine, like I said, we both going to Blue Bloods. The love of Carolina is...
It's the same.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing because we played CBS Sports Classic that they do now, and we played in Vegas. When I tell you, it was one of the most electric games I ever been a part of in my life. When you had 2 Blue Bloods playing each other in a neutral site, you can't really make shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's completely different. I can't even put it into fucking words.
Yeah.
You choose Kentucky though, right? There's something to come with that. It's pretty much championship or bust at Kentucky. You go to a Blue Blood, it's championship or bust. They expect you to win.
You're transferring. You're transferring one of the 2.
Gotta go. You gotta get your ass up out of there, bro. You ain't what we thought you were.
Yeah.
You get there your first year. Y'all have a okay year because you going there with you, Arch. Was Ryan there?
Ryan Harrell.
Hey, listen.
Kyle Wiltshire.
You watch mixtapes and shit when you was younger?
But what? That's the only reason why I knew who Ryan was.
Thinking of that, Ryan Harrell might have had one of the best hoop mixtapes I've ever seen.
Oh, he's up there with Austin Rivers.
Give me a top 3. We try to do this on every
tapes.
Top 3 tapes.
I mean, Wall, Rivers, gotta be Ryan. Those would be the 3 off the top of my head.
Ryan Harrell was up there. I didn't even think about that till Willie got in here.
Well, he's such a wizard with the rock, bro, that I never even seen him work out.
No, everything was natural.
I never even seen him work on the game before, bro. Dead ass. And he was a wizard, bro. He was good, man. Never seen him work on the game, bro. He would just do a little couple dribble drills, do some floaters, shoot some threes, and he was out.
Get to it.
Back at the crib. You know, Brody had some depression stuff going on too, man, with his family. His pops had a stroke. So he was going through a bunch of stuff that year that a lot of people didn't know about.
And nobody ever gave it.
And nobody even wanted to ask the question that, you know what I mean? So he just spiraled, just went deeper and deeper and deeper until, like you said, you got to get up out of there.
Got to go.
Resurrected him, though.
For sure.
Like, he got that new energy. He was back with his pops. So, like, you know, it happens for a reason.
For sure.
As you guys know, DraftKings is the official sponsor of Run Your Race. And you know, they are the place to bet on touchdowns, as they are an official partner of the NFL. And right now, new customers who bet as little as $5 get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. As you guys know, we usually bet on the NFL. But you know, DraftKings has many other sports. They got the NHL, they got F1, and you know we rocking with the NBA. For the new customers who get $150 in bonus bets, make sure you go to DraftKings Same Game Parlays for a shot at a bigger payout. If sports betting is not available in your state, don't worry, DraftKings got you. They have daily fantasy. Now head over to DraftKings, download the app, use promo code RACE. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
What was your welcome to college moment?
Good or bad?
Either or. Up to you. All right, we'll go good. Let's go good.
All right. I would say like at that level, like where I was at, like a regular college, I don't know, bro. Like if I was at a regular college experience, it'd be a little different. But like I would say it was probably Anthony Davis came back one time.
Yeah.
We played one-on-one. I think this was my freshman year, honestly, because he was still kind of like wanting to come back to Kentucky.
For sure.
And it's like his dad's sitting on the side. It's after practice or whatever. So it's just me, him, and KP. We was all talking shit or whatever.
Kenny Payne, I'm going to let y'all know who that is. Crazy motherfucker right there.
Love that guy.
Love him though.
So yeah, he's like, you know, he's egging it on, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yeah, let's play. So we playing, and I'm holding my own. So I'm kind of surprised at myself a little bit here. And got to a point where, like, I think we're going to 10. It was probably like, count was probably 5-4. And Buddy fucking checked me so crazy. Because, I mean, at this point, I'm like, I'm kind of comfortable with what's going on. Like, he's not really trying to go hard at the rim. He's doing the fadeaway stuff. Like we're seeing now. Like, he's crafting, right? So now he's trying, he's trying to tap into the fadeaways and stuff. But it wasn't like he wasn't hitting. I'm like, my defense was a little better than that. So it wasn't really hitting him yet. And so, like, I don't know, something happened where something clicked. And to me, that was like got to be the first, like, okay, he had a year in the league. So this is what he learned in the league. Bro, I'm walled up. He, boom, K's my goddamn chest. And, oosh. Back a little bit and just dunked on me. I said, damn.
Yep.
Looked at his dad. Dad was kind of like, so, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't say, like, you know what I mean? It was just like, this is what you're going into. Like, it wasn't like, it was like, damn. So it just it was like a cool kind of moment too. Cause it was like, all right, I'm not ready yet.
For sure.
Yeah. Let me lock in one more time.
Lock the fuck in. No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Cause at the end of the day, I think that's what's dope with the schools that we went to. When you have guys like that come back, you kind of see the level that you need to get to before you're like, oh shit, I need to hone in on a couple of things before I get there, because if this is the shit I got to deal with every fucking night, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah,
it's gonna be rough. And the unique. Who else was there with you your freshman year? It was you, Arch, Ryan. Who were the other bigs?
Nerlens Noel.
Oh yeah,
Kyle Wiltshire.
Yep.
So it was us three, honestly.
It was really just y'all three.
Me, Kyle, and Nerlens. So I was playing the 4.
And Nerlens played the 5.
Yeah, Nerlens tore his ACL in the Florida game, and then I had to move to the 5. And it kind of like fucked my whole development up a little bit. So then I mean, we did our thing with it,
for
but
sure.
so that kind of, that's why that year was a little weird. Because I feel like if Nerlens doesn't get hurt, they put us in the tournament. But since he got hurt, he's the number one pick.
Mm-hmm.
It was like we lose against Nashville in the SEC tournament, and they was done with us.
What was the game for you that kind of clicked for you, where he's like, okay, I can play at this level?
Honestly, I'll probably say like my junior year, the beginning of my junior year, like
Really?
like after my freshman year, like I'm still trying to figure it out. I was still honestly trying to figure out like myself as a person, let alone as a basketball player. So I'm still like navigating, like where do I fit in basketball? Like where do I really have to like, I don't know. So I'm like working behind the scenes with KP on like a bunch of guard stuff, just a bunch of like stuff to get movement with the ball, being able to go where I want with the ball and stuff like that, depending whether you want to shoot it or drive it or, well, you know what I mean? Like you gotta be able to like move with that thing. And so, I don't know, I was working a lot about that. So then after I got hurt in the Elite Eight game against Louisville, I broke my ankle. Like I could like always kind of be on the floor because of my defensive presence, and then just being able to like catch the ball in certain spots and lay it up.
For sure.
But like, I don't know, it wasn't until that after I got hurt and had like a whole summer to myself, and then like to reestablish what we were already working on. Like I feel like my coming out party was really like against that Texas game at first. Like, yeah, definitely. There was like our first big TV game that year.
So you would say the first 2 years you're just trying to figure it out.
Figure it out, bro.
No,
just like
I
figure it out. Like, yeah, I'm on the draft boards. They're saying you could do it, but like mentally, I'm still like, I'm like, bro, basketball is like, yeah, it's cool. But just like, I don't know. It just didn't feel, mentally, I didn't feel like I could go play in the league like that.
For sure. What was something you had to adjust to in the going to college and being in college? Like, for example, like time management and shit like that. I definitely heard that y'all are different in Kentucky. Y'all in the gym all the fucking time. Is that a true thing or is what?
They keep it like, I think one of Kyle's biggest things that he does is like he's gonna try to keep you as safe as possible in the sense of he's not gonna let you have a lot of like opportunity to like get in trouble. Like when we had curfew at 11 o'clock, like couldn't have girls in your dorms. There's only one way in the dorm.
And one way.
You feel me? And then like, so these like, he would set these things up. And at the time, we ain't with it for sure. But like as a grown up now, and like you see kids get in trouble, like, okay, I see what he's doing. He's just eliminating the risk that could happen.
Exactly.
Obviously, it still is happening. We still sneaking out. We still doing these things. But like, just that little bit of structure, it made you think about, okay, I got to move a certain way to like not get this blown back on him or not get this blown back on the team. So I don't know. I feel like he does it. That's one of my main things I got from him.
For sure. Because your year was 2012?
Yeah, I got there 2012 summer.
2012 summer. So your junior year was the Platoon System.
Yeah.
Your sophomore year who was there your sophomore year?
We had Julius Randle.
That's when y'all was going
James Young.
Stupid. Yeah.
The Twins first year.
Y'all got to the Natty.
Got to the Natty at the A spot.
Bro, you had one hell of a fucking college career, bro.
Oh, it was a blast. It was crazy. Went from the NIT to 2 back-to-back Final Fours.
What the
138-0. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was legendary.
You had one hell of a fucking college career, bro. And the thing about it, what did you see that y'all would make that type of run Julius year?
Bro,
because y'all weren't
we were cold, bro. That's what I'm saying. We just had like a the beginning part of our season, we were trying to figure out what's the dynamic. We got the Twins trying to shake. We already know Julius is the guy. Like we're gonna give him the ball when we need a bucket regardless. What we needed was, Julius, you gotta know when to pass us the rock. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna go as far as you take us, but the deeper and deeper we're going, they're gonna start keying in. You know what I mean? So you gotta just be able to like make the play. Okay, there were so many times where I'm just like wide open on the basket, bro. We gotta have them plays because your plays are gonna be harder. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to make 5 tough buckets, or we're gonna get 3 easy buckets. Your tough buckets are gonna be and ones because you know what I mean? They don't know where to go.
For sure.
So that was one thing that I was always kind of like, man, we would have been a lot better if he had tapped into that earlier. But like he tapped into it later and we took off.
At the perfect time.
Yeah.
And it's all about timing of it also. I mean, at the same time, you gotta be playing well at the right time. And y'all went on the run because y'all played, I remember y'all played Wichita, which was probably crazy for you.
That's our first run, bro. It was Wichita, K-State.
Oh yeah, because y'all were 8-9.
Yeah. So we played Wichita, one off of a last-second shot.
Yeah.
Well, last-second defensive play, really. And then go to K-State. That's where I fractured my ankle in the K-State game.
Yeah.
And then played through it. And then try to play in the Louisville game.
How are you playing through a fractured ankle?
They didn't tell me it was fractured. I was telling them too, man, my shit hurt. It's dumb. It's flared up. It's hurt. I'm going through practice limping. You know, KP, bro. He's like, nah, bro, you're not. We're not doing that. And I'm just like, bro, no, my shit is really hurt.
Like, this shit's fractured.
Back then, we had the big old Kobe boots on, bro. So I'm strapping them up, tightening them up, man. Like, trying to practice through it. We getting out of the league game, bro. 5 minutes, man. I took one turn and then the transition, and I heard the snap. And I was like, oh. Well, this don't feel right. Took a step, and it was done. I knew it was done. I'm trying everything. I'm hopping to the side, get over there, try to tighten it up, bro. It took like 3 minutes before it was like, all right, adrenaline gone. They're like, you think we tape it up, you can go? I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
Tape it up. I go to step on it. That shit was so tender, bro. That shit was so tender. I was like, nah, hell, bro. It's
Sit my ass down, bro.
They took me to the back and sure as shit, man, it was broke. I said, wow.
Let me ask you this, and we're gonna get to arguably, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Wasn't nobody fucking with y'all team. That your junior year. But that run y'all went on y'all sophomore year, that had to be one of the most fun times.
It was one of them, like, it set the tone for the next year, honestly.
For sure.
Like, it was fulfilling because, like I said, we're going through and we're cold. Like, we're playing, we're like
y'all right there.
You feel me? Like, we're cold, but we're getting a lot of hate at the same time. So it was just like a weird thing for us because we did win that championship a year prior to the NIT, you know what I mean? So like now they're like, okay, y'all done tricked off this freshman year. Like we're trying to win again. Yeah. And so just to like, I don't know, man, just that whole kind of like, it probably wasn't until the SEC tournament that where like, I feel like we started actually getting some respect of like, we're a pretty decent team.
Was the Wichita game, like, did you have a different type of...
It was it was nerve-wracking, bro. Really? Like, I'm back at the crib.
Yeah,
both games back to back. You know what I mean? I'm playing against 2 crib teams, and like, it was lit though. I mean,
that's what you go there for.
Yeah, man. It was
what I want.
It was lit. Yeah, it was lit. But it was definitely It took the different confidences that I don't know that you as a player shift through. Like one game you got this extreme, but then like you play this other game that you're a little tight on for some reason. You know what I mean? There's some extra force that like makes it a little different, bro. Those 2 games were there was a little different like that. It was a little more for me. I'm locked in defense. Like I'm going against Will Spradling where like we played on the same AAU team and I'm getting to come off and defend and I'm like, okay, well, he was the guy for us. I'm trying to, no, you're not, you know what I mean?
Not today.
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel that. What's the situation for you? You coming off of losing a national championship, right? And then the next year, you're bringing in fucking, it's insane amount of talent.
Nah, man. So like I had to watch the Final Four. So
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm like 14th on the draft board. Yeah. And so like I don't know. I was in a pretty like comfortable spot in the sense of like, okay, I just broke my ankle, but they're saying you could go still be top 25 in the draft. Yeah. Rehabilitate at a you know how it is in the league, bro. I probably would have been 10 times better than what it was doing it in college. For sure. Just because of how like this is what you're doing.
This is your job. This is your job.
Like this whole next 25 weeks,
you're working to get back. You don't got to worry about school. You don't got to worry about nothing else. This is your job.
That's kind of how it was. I mean, so right after we finished, we lost against UConn. I mean, I had surgery the next week. I'm going like from literally that Thursday, I'm going to Charlotte. And so I had surgery. So after the surgery, I'm laying in my bed and Still hooked up to the drip. I'm hitting that shit every time they say I can hit it.
Yeah.
And I'm fading. I'm fading in and out of consciousness. But my homie Rex calls me. I'm on FaceTime with him.
Yeah.
And we got to talking, and I was like, bro, I think I want to come back.
Yeah.
He was like, for real? I'm like, yeah, man, like I ain't never really won nothing. Like I never won like accolades. I never got to win a state championship in high school. So like at this point, this is like the first time I'm actually in the dance like that.
Yeah.
And like knowing what, like who's coming the next year, I'm just like, bro, like if two of us stay, like we're gonna be a problem. I'll set the tone on staying.
Yeah.
So then after that, my mom came and took my phone because I was falling in and out.
Yeah.
She was just like, what are we doing right
Yeah.
now? You're just sleeping. So he takes my phone, or they like turn the phone off. But then I was like, fast forward till the draft, my homie comes back up to me. It's like, bro, you really called all this. Like, you wanted the accolades. I'm an All-American.
Yeah.
I'm SEC Player of the Year. Like, I win the SEC MVP. Like, bro, this shit was crazy. I was like, racked them up.
Racked them up. You did exactly what you set out to do.
What I wanted to do, yeah. Besides win the chip, but shit, we got damn close.
You manifested. Hey, listen, I don't give a fuck what nobody said. You ran into the perfect storm at the time. Frank Kaminsky was on some other shit.
The whole team was.
The whole team was
honestly, it wasn't even, that game didn't even come down to the four main people in the game. It came down to the point guard that came off the bench, had 20 on us.
What's that?
Started with a K.
Fuck.
He ended up having a really good...
He didn't have a good career.
Yeah,
because he started hooping the next year, too.
Yeah, he had a damn good career the next year.
Sure.
But he was the wild card. Came in, had 24 on us. I'm pretty sure it was 24.
24 is insane.
Yeah, off the bench.
That changes the whole...
I mean, what are we going to do?
Because you're not counting on... Bronson Koenig.
Yep, Koenig. That's exactly
Bronson
what it was.
Koenig.
I'm pretty sure he had an absurd amount of fucking points on us. It was a wild card. Yeah, it's like, well, what? Like, this is what we played him 10 times. This is the one game that he's going to have 20 something and we lose. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Coming into that year, you knew it was up. It was over for everybody.
Energy was crazy. Bro, we were fighting for the first 3 weeks. That's how much like dogs we were, bro.
Talk about practice for a minute.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We're not even into practice yet. This is summertime. We're in summer school.
Oh, y'all just at this point, y'all just bumping. Y'all just playing. Y'all just pick up basketball.
Pick up basketball, workouts, whatever. But like now, our pickup basketball consists of the twins, me, Kari Johnson, Marcus Lee, Alex Poitras, Book, Cat,
T. Eulis.
You know what I mean? So, bro, literally the 5-on-5 is two starting teams already. So this is before the platoon system. Trey. This is before, but Trey was hurt at the time.
Was he?
Yeah, so he was still coming back. So in the summertime, he wasn't getting to play with us yet.
Got you.
So like, yeah, bro. I mean, we're in there. We got the twins, and we got Book and Tyler, which are basically twins at the point. Like they're connected at the hip. Like they were so close.
Yeah.
So that dynamic the way they set it up was so crazy too. Like it's gonna be past first new and like yada yada. So
they did that shit on purpose.
I think so.
They had to.
I mean, it made us.
I would have did it if I was coach.
Yeah, it made us so cold, bro. So then, like, yeah, I mean, I'm talking first 3 weeks, bro. Fist fighting. But then, like, by the end, when school started, we had put like the egos down, and then he like told us like, this is what it's going to be like. We're just going to play 5 in, 5 out, 5 in, 5 out.
Really?
Call it the platoon system.
That's tough.
And then,
it was super tough, bro.
Oh, bro. And then like we kind of like, at first we didn't really fuck with it because we're trying to get drafted. But his whole thing was like, if we win, everybody gets drafted. We win, everybody gets drafted. We don't have to worry about it.
Because y'all all doing something to contribute to winning.
Right. Like you don't need an average 20 here. Blah, blah, blah. And so, some of us is kind of like, well, damn, like what, like I'm going to average 6 points, but they're going to be big time buckets. That's a little weird.
Was there a meeting or something that had to happen for y'all to like understand that, or y'all just kind of did it on y'all's own?
It just happened, bro. The way he like I said, the way he sets up everything, where we're in curfew at 11. So like we're all in one dorm. So what are we going to do? We're all going to chill out with each other. Yeah. Like he set up mad dinners. Yeah. Mad like during preseason, we're staying at his house instead of like sleeping in Tempur-Pedic beds in our dorm. We're sleeping on the floor at his house, and his why he's making the sandwiches and shit. You know what I mean? Like, just made it like a super, like he's going to
family oriented.
Yeah, he's going to force the issue until it's the issue.
Yeah,
really.
No, that's dope. I mean, that just shows what type of why y'all got there. Because like at the end of the day, you could have a lot of talent, but in college basketball, you can easily get beat. And for y'all to do what y'all did, there was only one team that could possibly beat you. Well, shit, apparently two. Wisconsin got y'all. We could have got y'all too. We fucked up. We had y'all at one point in time, but it's all good.
Well, there's a few.
The natty champs off the table?
Hmm?
You're gonna leave Duke off the table?
I don't think Duke would beat us.
Fuck with them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I just don't think they were big enough.
The matchup would have been just bro. There's not a.
Ja was their only big.
Feel me? And then he's going against Cat.
Yeah,
I'm not. So I'm guarding Justice Winslow at the 4, and then whoever we're guarding at the 3.
I don't think they were big enough. I think that was the one team.
We wanted that matchup. I swear, we wanted that matchup. Like, because
it's just crazy.
Just Ja and Cat alone, like Cat, like had such a big like rivalry with Ja being Jersey Cats. So like, he just, we wanted that.
That would have.
Matter of fact, we might have overlooked Wisconsin to get that game. To be real.
You know what's crazy? I talked to KP about that. He thinks that's what happened. He think y'all got a little bit too ahead of yourselves, and then Wisconsin came out of nowhere and got y'all motherfuckers up out of there.
No, for sure. I could definitely believe it. I mean, bro, it came down to the last 4 possessions. 2 of them we had shot clock violations.
That's killer right there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be tough when you have that much talent. The end of the game is really the issue because everybody's so competitive. You want to be in at the end of the game.
Yeah.
For Devin Booker and those guys to like take a back, and it's crazy because you would say, who would you say the best shooter on that team was
at that point?
Yeah, Aaron was a fucking.
That's why he shot the shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He already proved it 2 games, 2 years in a row. Like,
been there.
This guy, actually 3 games.
Yeah.
This guy's going to shoot the shot. Regardless of what we think, Book could have been hot at that moment, but it was like.
He's been there.
Bro,
he's
as
been,
a coach.
Done it at the highest level.
Yeah, as a coach, that's a tough decision, bro.
I know we keep jumping back years, but that shot he hit your sophomore year?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
No, dude don't got no conscience.
The Michigan one or the Wisconsin one?
Both of them.
Yeah.
He has no conscience whatsoever.
Nah, that's why it was easy for us to put it in it, give him
this
is what we're going to do.
Go do what you need to do, brother. I want to ask you this. Louisville and Kentucky, best rivalry?
By far. Easily. They fucking hate each other. And they're an hour away. They hate each other, bro. They think they're so different. They think they're so different. They're an hour away, bro. It's so wild, but I love it, bro. I really do. I love it.
I don't know, bro. That Carolina Duke shit.
Nah, that's real too. That's real too.
It's a tough one. Like I said, I would say that's the one that's Duke. Ohio State, Michigan's fucking crazy too. Football, basketball isn't.
Right.
I would say Ohio State, Michigan, Alabama, Auburn is kind of fucking sick too. Those 4 are kind of like the ones that I would say that's kind of the best in college sports.
Yeah, man. I mean, shoot, there's a bunch of them. I mean, you got KU, K-State. It's always fucking jumping.
I don't know much about that, and that's why it's hard to say those are the best because when you are there, you've been around it.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Like you've been around both, and I can only imagine K-State fans can't stand Kansas.
Oh, no, yeah.
The only thing about that. The only reason I say that is, when was the last time K-State been fucking good, though?
Shit, last year? 2 years ago?
2 years ago when they went on that run with Marquise.
They went on a fucking run, but like, when were they actually going to compete for a championship?
That was the year.
That was last 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't. Did they even make it to Final Four?
I think they were lead 8.
They were a game away, like Elite 8?
Elite 8.
This is what we talking about with Noel, right? Okay. I mean...
Just being hot at the right moment. That's what that was.
True. That's true. I'll give you that. But like I said, best team ever assembled in college basketball.
It's got to be us in the Fab 5 for sure.
I think y'all beat Fab 5.
We would have waxed Fab 5.
Y'all waxing.
No offense to the OGs.
No. It should be no offense to it, but like.
We would have waxed them.
The Fab Five really only had 2 pros. Jalen and Chris. Everybody else didn't play much. They had a bunch of 10.
They had John Howard.
Oh, I forgot about
You're
3.
tripping.
But you guys had
and Weber and Weber.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You guys, they had 3.
They had 3.
You guys had 7 or 8 consistent pros.
We had 7 or 8 that got drafted first round.
Yeah,
the other ones came later.
Yeah,
they had 10 legit NBA guys.
At least
they had 3 legit NBA guys. That's my point.
Yeah.
Nah,
no, I mean the way we played too, the platoon system, and we're running pressers, and I'm on the top of the break.
Yeah, what the fuck
bro,
was up with that?
Bro, Jalen would have been, bro. He would, bro. Yeah,
no cap.
No, I mean just realistically,
no, just
bro.
realistic. We just shooting a spade to spade.
I really, bro. He's one of my favorite people in our industry, honestly.
For sure.
Come on, bro. 7-footer that's the same speed as you.
Listen, bro. I don't really give a damn what nobody say. And like I said, I'm a huge Carolina fan. There's nobody fucking with y'all team. Y'all literally had everything you needed to have to compete at the highest level. Y'all could play any type of style. People don't even understand. Alex Poitras, animal.
Bro, he was the best out of all of us until the ACL injury.
Until the got hurt.
In my opinion, he's the best out, bro. He's one of the coldest dudes I ever had a guard.
Bro, first of all,
he's a big guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the biggest guards. Yeah. One of the biggest guards.
I'll tell you this though. They have this conversation all the time about Kentucky. If guys stayed all 4 years at Kentucky, it wouldn't be really fair.
Do you know how many championships they would have? I mean, it would be a
lot of guys not there.
It would be on some Geno stuff though, but there would be a lot of guys not there, but it'd be a lot of guys that wouldn't have to be there.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Because guys would be developed. Oh God, they'd figure out college. Because that was the scary part. If Julius came back, if that same team that went to the Natty came back that next year, and y'all just figured it out, oh hell! And you add Tyler and Book, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That shit would have been crazy. Only team y'all would have lost to is Carolina.
Yeah,
that
maybe.
Shit crazy as fuck.
I don't know if I ever took a loss against Carolina. Maybe 1 year.
You probably did.
I think in Chapel. I think I did take my freshman year.
Your freshman year, you lost. I was at that game.
I had blonde hair, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was a whiteout.
Yeah, that shit was jumping.
Jumping.
Shit was jumping.
It was jumping. And Bryce got that dunk on y'all.
Yeah, shit was jumping.
I want to talk about one more play before we get to the league. Play the clip. That shit you did at Florida. Oh my
Legendary.
God. Your life changed after that.
Yeah, that's when
you went viral.
That's the first time, yeah.
Yeah.
And then a couple weeks later, went viral again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was like, what the hell? You didn't even know what you did.
Nope.
I had no idea what you did. I was like, God
nope.
damn.
I was just praying he was going to throw that bitch.
Yeah.
Give it to me early.
Yeah.
Can you give it to me early? It's going to be lit, right? That's my whole thing with transition, bro, man. The guard never want to give it early. Let me get one bounce. If I get one bounce, bro, oh my God.
Who knows what you could do after that? I can windmill at that point.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to move it. Some of these, you wouldn't be able to move it.
Sure.
You wouldn't be able to do all types of stuff.
But every big's not like you, though. Every big's not as mobile. Sometimes you throw it back to the oh, shit. Imagine throwing the ball back to Rudy Gobert, bum ass.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
Y'all know what time it is. It is time for Theo's Picks. And right now, we're going NBA edition. So y'all know what to do. Y'all go to DraftKings right now. Download the app. Use promo code RACE. First, we got Orlando versus Philly. Friday night, December 6th. I got Philly. I think Philly's starting to hit their stride, playing well. I think they're going to do what they need to do to win that game. Orlando's a very good team, though. They're a very good team. East got to pick it up, though. Next, Milwaukee in Boston. I got Boston. It's not going to be many games I don't pick Boston. Boston is the cream of the crop. They're a really good team. Next, Indiana versus Chicago. Chicago is playing good ball right now. Watch out for Chicago. But I'm going to go Indiana. Indiana just plays too damn fast. And they got a good team, well-oiled machine. Next, we got Minnesota versus Golden State in Golden State. Listen, throw the ball up, see what happens. I'm gonna go Golden State. I'm gonna go Golden State that game. I'm going to go to State. Home stretch, ESPN. The point guard for Golden State going to go crazy. I can see that. The next day, Saturday, we have OKC versus New Orleans. New Orleans is trying to get healthy, but I got OKC winning that game. That was a 2 years ago playing matchup, so I think they still got a little hostility towards each other. Sleeper game, Dallas versus Toronto. Listen, Dallas always struggles up there. Toronto's not an easy place to play, but I got Dallas. I think Dallas going to pull that game out. And to end it off, I gave you a couple NBA picks. Now I'm going to give you some picks for Sunday. NFL, Week 14. First, Atlanta versus Minnesota in Minnesota. Playoff implications are at the highest. Home games, you got to win them. I got Minnesota winning that game. I think Minnesota can pull that game out and do what they need to do. Next, we have Buffalo versus LA in LA. That's going to be a sleeper. It's going to be a sleeper game. I'm going to go LA. I think they're playing better. I think they're playing better ball. Next, we'll go Cleveland versus Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's going to win that one by a lot. Cleveland's they're done. They're cooked. Last but not least, we're going to go LA versus KC in KC. Listen, KC is like Boston. It's hard to not pick them because all they do is win. And their quarterback just finds a way. Not even just their quarterback. Their whole team just finds a way to win. So shout out to KC, and I got KC winning that game. And that is Theo's picks. You'll go to DraftKings right now, download the app, use promo code RACE, and let's get back to the episode.
Hey, college is over.
Yeah.
Platoon System. All y'all have a whole one big meeting. Hey, look, we out. It's time to go. Is that true? No?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
yeah. Time to go, fellas.
I mean, as soon as we lost, it was like we were gone. I mean, we were done with it. Like, we were so beat up, sick. You know what I mean? That we lost that game. It was like, bro, I mean,
you're not going to have a better team than what we had this year.
And we knew that going into it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, we just knew like this is like we're not going to ever play together again like this. So it was just.
Y'all played Louisville in the tournament that year. Was it that year?
It was the year before.
Year before? Oh, okay.
Lead 8 game.
That's probably that's probably a whole different feeling right there. That shit. Y'all beat the brakes off them too.
I don't know if we beat them by too much. Maybe it was like a 14.
I might be thinking of a time when the nigga from West Virginia was talking crazy.
That was I mean, that was the same. Yeah, that was the junior year. That was our first game into the tournament.
He won by 5.
Yeah.
No, I fucked up on that one. The West Virginia game, Buddy was talking crazy and they went in there and beat him by like, what y'all beat him by, like 50?
Felt like it.
It was something like that. He was like, we gonna be a press them all game and shit like that and beat him by 50. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, that was funny.
Should have never said that.
Nah, man, it was like, and we was chilling, bro. We really were like, we weren't on some like we want to come in here and whoop
y'all
their
played
ass.
around.
Nah, it was like until he put that out. He just gave us a reason to come in there and whoop his ass. Like, it wasn't like before, bro. The best bet they could have had was not say anything and just come in there and go crazy. But then you already put us on edge coming into the game. Yeah,
that's all you got to do.
I was the first one on the damn camera we're at Kyle's house doing after the little show. You're like, oh, you're gonna play this? They already telling us, oh, blah 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 said this. I said, oh, really?
Yes.
Well, all right then. I guess we just set the tone. Yeah, I guess we set the tone. We're gonna reciprocate it.
So, what's your first thing you do after y'all are done? Where you go train and all that stuff?
I went to Calabasas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You was CA?
Pretty much. I was with Rock, but
okay.
Leon signed us, so it was all through the same. So I was with Book and Cat.
Yeah.
And D-Lo.
Got you. Shout out to my boys. Shout out to my guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this: how many workouts you do?
I think I did 6.
I only did 6 workouts. That's a blessing.
It was a blessing.
That's a blessing. I did about fucking 17.
Yeah, you hear stories about like that, and it's wild. But I did 6, and it was like
easy.
Wasn't easy. It was just like because we started on the West Coast and just came back to the East. So my last one was with the Knicks.
Smart.
And then
Who was your best workout?
Kings in Denver.
Worst workout?
Orlando. I had a good one in Miami too, though. Honestly, really? I liked Miami.
Where did you think before draft night? Where did you think you were gonna go?
I actually had a good one with the Knicks too. The only one I really had a terrible one was Orlando. Yeah, but honestly, Denver. Yeah. Well, the Kings, I had a good, like, the Kings was a good one too, bro. And they liked that I was an artist. They liked that. There was a bunch of exterior factors that like kind of played into that for them. So I mean, if they had since they had the pick, it was going to be like that. Yeah. But if they didn't have that pick, I think I probably would have went to Denver, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Or hopefully I would have slipped to 10 at Miami. That's what I was really wanting. Yeah. I wanted to go to the Yams, bro.
That would have been crazy.
Like my style with Pat Riley's system, bro, would have been like they would have had my body on something so different. You know what I mean?
It would have been, because what was that, 2015, right? 2015 year. It would have had a mob for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like the vets and everything.
Definitely would have had a mob. I would have had a UD in there.
Definitely different little structure to the system.
For sure. Draft night, you got the whole fucking Kentucky team in there at this point. What is that feeling like? I mean, you got 7 first rounders, and just talk about draft night in general. What was that like for you and your family? I mean, you coming from fucking the middle of Kansas, small town.
Yeah, it was dope to like experience it with my family. That like, never been to like that definitely in those type of buildings before. So like, probably never been to Manhattan like that before, honestly. So that was cool to like for them to experience that. With me, I don't know, man. It was a weird thing. Like I didn't enjoy it like that. Like really? People would think it was like, I don't know, bro. I was like, still coming off that loss. So like it's still like a kind of a blur of like what's going on and what we're doing. So like I'm sure at the time, and even now I look back at it, it's an amazing thing, honestly. But at the time, it was just like, all right, let's get on. Let's go. Where are we going? Like, let's start working. Let's start doing this.
For sure. You're just ready for the next step at this point. So
it was a means to an end right there. Yeah, it wasn't like, we did it. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? I didn't have that moment like, we did it. We drafted. Like, maybe if it was like I would have left my sophomore year, like when I was telling you, like I didn't think I was ready type. Yeah. I might have felt like that. Like, we can breathe. Okay, we did it. Good now. But I already knew, bro. You know what I mean? That Anthony Davis thing hit me like, okay, I still got work, bro. I'm only 225 at 230 at the time. I'm like,
I feel that. Did you know you knew you was getting drafted when you did?
At 6?
Yeah.
I knew like before they called for sure.
Yeah.
Like we're sitting there like once. Because I think Orlando had 5. And we thought maybe the Knicks would take me at 4, but then like, KP was just, the hype was just too real with KP. So they took him there. But then I thought I was going to get 5. But like I said, I had probably the worst, not necessarily basketball workout there, but like I started off just rocky. Like I was kind of late to the first meeting because the breakfast didn't come on time. There's just a lot of little things that happened that just probably was like, we don't want to deal with this kid. So I slipped to the 6th spot. And as soon as we knew, I think after that, Orlando didn't take me, I was like, okay, the next spot is the Kings. It only makes sense. Yeah. There wasn't like I don't feel like there's another pick that you would take there at that time.
Dude, after the draft, everything happens fast as shit.
Oh, bro, I was in the city the next day doing like an appearance at a golf course, bro. It was rolling, bro. I was like...
It might be what you needed, though.
I mean, that's what
that's what you was looking forward to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was lit. Like, got to be out there, first little thing. I'm like in a new city, like it's fresh.
Nah, that's dope. I mean, you go to an organization that's trying to get back to where they were known with C-Web and, I mean, shit. It's been a minute. I'll tell you that right there. But what is that like? Being first round pick, you going into a city, they're looking at you to like change shit around. Is there a different type of pressure, or are you just like, I'm just here to try to figure this shit out?
I mean, there was no pressure for me. I mean, the pressure was on DeMarcus. Like for me, it was, I'm the next man up. So wherever it goes from you, you know what I mean? I'm just filling from that. So like it was already beef from before I even got drafted there between Coach Carl and DeMarcus, because Coach put out that remark of saying it's first of order. He trying to get rid of the best player on the team.
For sure. Yeah.
What are we doing here?
It's
so
real hectic.
Cal had hit me right when I got drafted, and he was like, "Hey man, you're going to probably the worst program in the league. Like, you got to just keep your head down, stay out of trouble, just do the work, blah, blah, blah." And it was like, yeah, whatever, cool. And it was like that though, bro. It was so weird in that first year.
Bad.
It was so weird. It was weird, bro. I'm like, this is the league, bro. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
your first experience.
Yeah, bro. And I like, the
tough.
vets that I had was, they were cool, but they were all like misfit vets too that like, aren't super personable. Like, but like, you could tell that like their craft like took them a very far away by the routine that they had. So I'm a big watcher. I'm a big like, before I say anything, I'm gonna see what the room's sitting like first. You know what I mean? So like, I watch these guys a lot, and that's kind of how I took the good stuff and then like ran with the good stuff and the bad stuff that I didn't really pay attention to.
What is like? Is it just tougher too because like you feel like nobody wanted to be there?
Well, it was more like, bro, on paper, bro, we were a goon squad. Like, literally call us the suicide squad, bro. Like, we have Rondo, we have Cuz, we have Rudy Gay, we have Caron Butler, Quincy AC. Like, we have, like, a bunch of goons, bro, for real. Like, a bunch of goons, man. And so, like, on paper, bro, it was cold. But, like, bro, just the coaching that we had did not match with the guys we had because, like, we needed somebody that all these misfit guys can respect.
Yes.
They did not respect Coach Carter from the jump. So it's like, we're wasting time in practice. We're, you know what I mean? Like, and then on the plus side.
Especially when your star doesn't even
want to be there.
I don't want to be there at all.
And so now none of the stars want to be there. So now like, we're just not getting shit done. And then like, they want the younger guys like me, which I was the only rookie.
Oh shit.
So like I'm not, rough. And then I still started 32 games that year. So I'm like, I'm a rookie, but I'm still playing minutes. 22, 24 minutes. So like, I'm not getting treated like a rookie. But I'm also not getting treated like a 6 pick. In the program wise. Out on the city, bro, them people are just like Kentucky people, bro. Like I got so much love for the people out there in the community. So that's how I played it out. Like, basketball wise, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna get better every year, and I'm gonna try to like play as hard as I can. What we're doing, like winning wasn't the mission. So it was like people got to understand that winning wasn't the mission at the time.
And that's what people don't understand about the league. You can tell when it's not the mission.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, and you can tell. I don't even like by the time like my last year there. I mean, bro, I'm playing the best basketball I've ever played in my life. Averaging like damn near 13 points, 8 rebounds, blocks, steal. I mean, bro, I'm all over the place, right? And like I'm locked in more than I've ever been locked in on. And then like there would be games where I'm in the fourth quarter and I got like 17 points and 6, 7 rebounds, and they not playing you the fourth quarter. And I'm looking behind at my family. I'm looking down the bench at like my position coach.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the are we doing?
Yeah.
This is my contract year, and we're not playing me in the fourth quarter?
And that's what's that's the hardest part that people don't really understand. And that's where, your rookie year, how many guys were like on contract years?
Oh, man.
Can't remember. That's what people outside need to look more into. When it's like guys' contract years, that shit can go either way.
Yeah, they're either gonna like put all in and we're going to let you like run it up and see this is your market, or are we going to deter your market?
We going to fuck your market
and I think I definitely got my market fucked up. Yeah. Cause I don't know, it just didn't make sense to me, bro. Like the whole time they telling me, like if you're a double guy, bro, you're going to make 80 mil. We're going to give you 80 mil, but then not play me the fourth quarter where I can't get the double.
And they know what the fuck they're doing. They know exactly.
But then you getting judged as okay, I'm a starter at the time. I'm getting 27 minutes, great minutes, bro. Great minutes, honestly.
Yeah.
But then they're like, well, we want you to be like a Rudy Gobert. We want you to be like Steven Adams. We want you to be like DeAndre Jordan. I'm like, well, you tell me where I look like them.
Yeah.
And you tell me where they look like me out here, because they don't look like me out here neither. So it's like, how am I supposed to be like that? And I'm not built like that.
Yeah.
But also, go look at the minutes. They're playing 5-6 more minutes than me.
For sure.
You're telling me I can't get 2 rebounds in 5
And
or
they're
6
getting the
more
minutes
minutes?
in the fourth.
They're getting 34, 35 minutes.
Those minutes make a difference.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because most of that comes with no explanation.
You're not getting that. No,
You're not getting that.
That's a thing that just like you come to terms with yourself, and then they make you feel crazy for coming to terms with that yourself.
That's where it fucks you up.
Yeah, because
bro,
so I know I'm not tripping,
it's
bro.
ultimately why I stopped.
Yeah.
I was so sick of that mind game. I'm like, bro, just tell me what's going on.
Bro,
why are you nothing? I'm like, bet I don't even fucking.
The communication of all that is what's wrong with the league, honestly. It's because like you're gonna have a guy, like I said, they're gonna sit here in my face and tell me we're gonna give you 80 mil, but on the back end, they're telling everybody in the office they don't even like you.
Exactly.
You're like, bro, wait a second, what are you talking about?
Just,
you know, like
because if they tell you that ahead of time, maybe be like, okay, bet I respect you for even telling me that you're not even a fan of me. I can just work on being a great guy and doing what the hell I need to do for the next team I go on.
For the time when this team's gonna call you and you're supposed to tell them like I'm a good person.
Because I told him he wasn't something for us and he handled it a great way.
Right.
Now, if you take that information, you start being an asshole, that's on you.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally, at least you gave him the information to like make that decision, but to not let a dude drown, this is what happens. We let a dude drown until it's too late. And then we're gonna tell him, well, say, look, this is all you did. You did all this shit here. Yep. So look, I can't give it to you now.
Exactly.
But it's like, bam, you could have shut it off right here.
Exactly.
You let me drown. Like you didn't tell. You could have told me here. You could have told me here. And like, nah, they wait till you drown.
They know a little bit everything by like December. Around that December time, they kind of figure all the shit out, who they like, who they don't like.
It'd be funny. The media start changing on it. So it's like, they used to talk to you some sort of way, or like they used to put you on a little stool.
Like, how you know?
And then they start over here. Eventually, they start kind of like throwing dirt on your name or on your character. Oh, he did this, or oh, he only cares about the money. 1 second, I thought this was a business.
Yeah.
So I'm getting murdered because I'm talking about money during the. I'm like, bro, this is a business. This is what we're here for. This is like, what, you think I'm playing for free?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, I love to play. I love basketball, but like, I'm not playing at the highest level for free. Matter of fact, to this day, I'm not playing basketball for free.
No.
I didn't put 20 years in to play basketball for free, bro. That's just absurd. Man, people be asking me all the time, hey, bro, you ever be playing in like any runs around this city? And I'm like, what do they pay? You know what I mean? Like, bro, y'all just playing pickup for fun? Like, that's weird, brother. Like, your body is how we work, and you're playing pickup for free. It's wild to me.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, listen, I play pickup. I don't play no more, though, so I just be doing the shit. But at the same time, who was a guy when you got to the league was like, oh, shit? Who fucked you up when you first got in the league?
Like, it was a problem?
Yeah.
Cuz, bro. On my team. On my own team. I'm like, I'm glad it was on my team.
It got ugly.
Bro, he's just so cold, bro. He's just cold, bro. Like, I never had no problem because it was just more like, as far as like guarding, I'm having to guard this man, or like I'm gonna have to like every day in practice. I mean, like, it got me better for sure, and it gave me like a vision of what I wanted to be like, and ultimately in the end. But bro, it was a problem, bro. I remember watching like there'd be games where Coach Carl, now, you know, he not messing with you, so you're sitting the bench or whatever, you get a little DNP, but shit, I'm watching the best hoopers in the world on the wood, bro. I got courtside seats, dog.
No cap.
Bro, so I mean, you know, that's how I try to keep it light, bro. So that's how I'm thinking of it. Like, bro, I'm getting paid right now, a high amount as a 6th pick to watch basketball on the floor.
For sure.
I'm watching the best players, bro. He had 50 and like 15, bro, one night.
Crazy.
And bro, I just remember being on a bench with Seth Curry. We talking, bro. Bro, it was such a crazy game watching that. But that's when I was like, bro, this dude is insane, bro. Like, literally, like, nobody else in the league will probably ever, I never even bat an eye with.
Really?
But yeah, if I have to go play against DeMarcus Cousins that night, like, I'm locked in. Like,
you got to be locked in. It's one of the nights you're going to bed early.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? You eating a steak and potato, bro. You getting your fucking carbs. You getting your carbs. No cap, bro. Because, like, you know it's going to be a battle, and you hoping, like, And bro, I play a different little mind game too, bro. I don't get charged. I don't get people charged up. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a lot of wearing down, grabbing on you, doing little things. So like with him, bro, it was like
he just talked.
I just can't let him get charged up. Like if he get mad, it's over with. He's liable to have an infinite amount of whatever he wants. Literally, how much ever he decide he want to throw up that night. But like, if you kind of let him, you know, chill out and make it feel like you're not interested in the game, bro, he will go to that level too with you. So I'll just kind of play that game of like, all right, whatever I got to do, get in the way and not let him get charged.
Hey, listen, I want to keep you in a good mood. How can we do that,
bro?
How can we do that?
Refs is talking at and getting him out of element. That's what we want right here. Let's direct it towards them and not me.
So you were in SAC for 3 years. The third year is when he went to New Orleans.
Yeah.
The second year.
Second year.
Second year he went to New Orleans. Your first year, the shit was just toxic between him and Carl.
It was toxic, man. It was a terrible year. I had a lot of fun at the end of it though. Because once I started getting to play and like, there was a point in the year where like, he was just not fucking with me, bro. He was not playing like, you know, and they told me that coming into it, like, oh, he doesn't like rookies. Like he's not going. But I'm like, bro, I'm the 6th pick, and I'm like, I'm the backup. Like they kind of gotta. It's me and Costa. I'm like, yeah, Costa's been with them, blah blah blah. So he would get some time in too. But it was just like, I'm the 6th pick.
His time's out, bro.
You feel me? I'm the 6th pick.
Come on,
like,
bro.
what are we doing here? Like,
what'd you bring me here for?
I'm on a different little path of like, I'm trying to get out of this big energy role. Like I want to be a skilled player at this point. Like I wanted to match where my defense is at now. So I'm like, develop me. So I'm shooting in the gym with Peja. Like Peja was working me out before we got our new coach in Dave Yeager. So like that summer, bro, I'm working with Peja every single day on shooting and like just all different types of like touch drills and like ball handling. So like I'm trying to get to a different kind of like more of a 4-man level than like a natural, like what my natural ability is. And man, he just wasn't. I remember we're playing against in German, Andre, and I'm posting up, bro. We're terrible too. We getting smacked. Posting up. Homie calls a timeout, bro. I'm about to get the ball. Collison about to throw it into me and everything. He's on his way to throw it. He calls a timeout. And he's like, so what are we doing? Like, not posting him. We won't post this guy. And I'm like, bro, I'm the 6th pick.
No way he said that.
He said that, bro. He's like, we're not doing that. I'm like, we're down 20. I'm the 6th pick. Like, what do you mean we're not doing that? Like, this is what we should be doing.
This is what we should be doing. Let's try something else. We're down 20.
Yeah, let's develop the 6th pick. What are we doing? So it really, I don't know, from that point on, I was already kind of behind the stage of being a 6th pick. Like, I wouldn't say, I didn't feel like a 6th pick.
Because your fucking head coach don't even believe in you.
Yeah.
That's rough.
So then Dave comes in and I had to make him a believer.
Yeah.
He didn't like, oh, that's not my guy. I didn't draft him. So then I kind of like had to play the game with that. Yeah. Made him a believer. And then it was fun because then he was like, oh, he can actually play. He's a little bit like a mix between like the feel of passing and being able to play in the top spot and like the elbow spots. Like at that time we were playing a lot of like split game stuff, throwing it to the big, running split game. So that was like my introduction to that, and I'm loving it because now I'm involved. I'm like, shit, I get to touch the ball now.
You definitely capitalize in space. Quick pitch, DHO, quick roll.
Bro, we was doing Buddy, Fox, and bro, we had a squad with it. So bro, it was fun. It was like, that's when I first felt like, okay, now like I'm a rookie again. Let's start it over. So then by like the 3rd year, bro, I was rolling. I was like, oh, my 4th year here is going to go crazy.
So you did 3 in SAC, and then you went to
the Warriors.
Warriors for
just a half a season, honestly. I got traded to Dallas.
And then Dallas the rest of the time.
Yeah.
And Dallas was 2 years?
3
years. Yeah. Damn, you did 3 in Dallas. Let me ask you this. Having that half year, how hard was it having that half year in one team? Like, do you really get acclimated to that?
It's crazy you asked that because so I went there on some a 1-year deal because something got flopped with my contract. So I don't even know what happened, bro. Yeah. Something got flopped with the contract where I had to like take a fucking minimum This is like, I'm supposed to get 80 mil. Matter of fact, Al Horford got 80 mil with the same numbers that I had the same year. So I'm thinking, what the fuck just happened? So the Warriors, they've been watching me for a minute. And they're like, no, we like you, man. We like, you've been had some games against us. At this time, Looney hadn't signed yet. So they're like, well, we got 10 mil for you. I'm like, shit, yeah, let's run it up. But I was on a lake. So I didn't have service. By the time I went and got service and made the call, Looney had took the deal. So then it was like, damn. So Coach Kerr was like, you know, unfortunately, you know, Looney took the deal for you at least. You know what I mean? But like, we like you. If you want to come in on the minimum, he's going to be hurt. So you're going to be literally in his spot, starting, doing like whatever. At this time, Steph's healthy. They just got D-Lo. So like some shit looking up there. I'm like, well, I'm right here in the Bay. Like, I don't feel like I had Charlotte, but I didn't feel like the move. I'm right here.
You're right here.
2 hours away.
And Charlotte was giving you the same deal.
No, they were giving me a little bit better. I mean, they were giving me a good contract, honestly, at the time. But I just like that time, they're still trying to figure it out. I feel like they was in the same position as the Kings. Thing
Sack's doing.
Yeah, and I'm like, I do not want to.
You're trying to go to a good organization
to get my name right, bro. To get like my name back where it's supposed to be at.
Makes sense.
So I went there on a 1 year deal, whatever. Like it was 2 year, but it was 1 and 1. You know.
Yep.
And
1 + 1. Yep.
So it was lit, man. It was cool, man. Got there, was doing the thing, and like I got hurt in the beginning of the year right before training camp. So by the time I came back, 2 games later, Steph breaks his wrist. So then like never really got to like make the run with them, because the whole thing was to get in the playoffs. That's the only literally from the jump is like, well, y'all go to the playoffs every year. Let me come jump with you on the playoffs and show these other teams that I could make a difference in a playoff team. So that was the idea. And then once that all happened, the Mavericks situation kind of popped up. They said, I mean, like, you know, you came here to get in the playoffs, so we're going to send you to a playoff team. But I had just made my mind up, honestly, that I'm cool with staying here. Like, bro, it was lit there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm honestly cool. Your little buffer year, I'll come back then. Bro, they end up winning the chip the next year.
That's tough.
It was sick.
That's sickening,
bro. It was sick.
And I'm glad you brought that up. I can't imagine how you feel, because literally, that's how I was feeling last year, bro. When they were in the finals, I was like, bro, if they win this shit after the year I just fucking left, I'm gonna be sick as a dog,
bro. Could you imagine what it feel like going to the year that I had to go to rehab? That's the year they went to the Western Conference Finals, and I was the starter. Like, I just got the starting spot, and then I had I was going through some bullshit, so I had to go take care of that, bro. But I'm watching after the fact. I could have still made it back. I'm out, bro. I got to work out when I was in there. I ended up going to Philly right after that. But like, so when they released me after the first 30 days, bro, I was sick, because I'm like, I'm ready now. Like, I'm healthy, bro.
You're talking about when you're in Dallas?
Yeah, my last year in Dallas.
Yes, because I came on the team. And then we had went to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
And then the next year, oh my God.
Yeah, bro. So I'm looking at it like, bro, this is set up for the dog. This was literally why I went to the Warriors for. You know what I mean? It was literally set up like that, bro. It was so perfect. I was sick.
We could have definitely used it.
Bro, we probably won that bitch.
We
needed a big bag, bro.
We needed a big. Because, no offense to Dwight, Dwight's 6'9".
Yeah, bro, he's a 4-man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we needed a 5 bad. Like, it was rebounding that would
That's it, bro. Somebody
Looney was killing us on the board.
Yeah, bro. Somebody just to counterbalance the shit going on.
Damn. Talk about playing with Luka, though.
Luka's fun to play with. Yeah, he's fun. But you get caught watching.
Yeah.
You get caught watching.
I mean, he puts on a show.
It's a show, bro.
It's a show.
It's hard to not watch. Bitch goes in more than it don't. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, listen, if people say this all the time, it's like, they're like, bro, Luka, he stops. I'm like, bro, what the fuck you want him to? He's effective.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, like, nah, bro, give up the ball. Like, why? The motherfucker going for 50, 40 points every fucking night.
It's hard. It's a hard thing when somebody can do that. But you know as well as anybody, you got to be able to, like, it's a team, bro.
Yeah.
One guy, bro, because it's going to come down to that guy not being able to make the shot. So somebody else is going to have to do it.
And they be like, oh shit, I ain't touched this motherfucker.
The whole fucking season. Fuck the game. I ain't touched it the whole season, bro. Now it's coming down for a one off shot, bro. And I ain't touched it again. I ain't, bro. Come on, bro. That's some different. It's different, bro. It's just a different. People don't realize that. People don't realize that.
It's a hard thing to realize. Before that, when you're working yourself back and you went to rehab, and if you want to touch on that,
bro, I'm an open book, bro.
For sure. What was that experience like for you, and what did people not know what you were going through at the time?
Bro, I mean, it was heavy, bro. I mean, like, a lot of the reason why I was even in the situation was like, I grew up with my grandparents, like I was telling you about, and so, like, my daughter, it's about to be her first birthday, and like my grandmother got diagnosed with bone cancer like a few weeks before it, so she couldn't come. That would have been like, that was the last time they seen each other type shit. It would have been right before that. And then, so bro, I watched her wither away for like 6 months. So in that 6 months, bro, I'm
fucked up.
Down in the pills pretty fucking like rapid.
Yeah.
And then the money, I'm spending buku money on it, bro. And it's like, after I spend like just an absurd amount of money on like a high, bro, it was just like, it's too heavy. So at the same time, I'm still hooping at a pretty high level.
Yeah.
And I'm on like the little routine that I was on around the clock with them things, bro. It got so heavy, bro. And then I'm like, got my little girl that, bro, if I don't wake up, like, who's gonna wake her? You know what I mean? So you start thinking about these things, and I'm like, I need help.
Yeah.
I need help. I need help either getting a script from a doctor so I don't lose my job, or like take me to a rehab center and let me detox. At this time, I'm just trying to get a detox.
Yeah.
But then, like, you know how the league is, you got to turn yourself in, you got to do this. So now it's like, now you're in it. Now I'm like, personally, I know how it works. So I'm thinking like, well, I don't even know if I want to do this, because I know the league ain't with me after this, right?
For sure.
So then I was like, but I still had so much game to give, bro. It was like, the ego's telling me not to do it. And the world's telling you should just go through it and see what happens, bro. Yeah. So I like, put my ego aside and was just like, bet, I'm just going to get right. And bro, it's like the best thing ever.
For sure.
Like, I had so much fun in rehab, though.
For sure.
Like, just to get to connect, just disconnect from the world, focus on myself, focus on like hearing other people going through the same stuff, and then like kind of getting to tell like my story to them and like connect us as regular people. Because like at first when I'm going in there, bro, they looking at like, damn, this is Willie Cauley-Stein and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I'm one of y'all for real. Like, I come from a town of 800 people.
Yes, bro.
Shit, I come from a product of drug addiction. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, alcoholism, this is the same fucking product as you're in, bro. Like, so it was cool to bust down that barrier there and like, I don't know, not be as afraid to tell who you are or be who you are too. Like, in our profession, bro, they tell you who they want you to be, bro, instead of the other way around. So I don't know, bro. So battling through all of that, like going there and spending 65 days to just like kill my ego and then like rebuild who I am as who I really am. You know what I mean? And like carry that on to like, okay, hopefully one team just takes a chance. Because if the one team takes a chance, bro, it's raps, bro. Like, I've never been this good before. Skill-wise, mentally, body-wise, like, it's just never been like this well. And
for sure.
Period.
I think that's big time, bro, because I think that's something that's missing. I think the outside world doesn't look at us as really human. We're just as human as y'all are. At the end of the day, we just play this game of basketball. We're talented. We have the same emotions as you do. We go through we have
same
shit.
Thoughts.
Same thoughts. We go through shit just like you do.
Same thoughts.
Everything is not beautiful. And we all run into those situations where we feel like, this is me personally, I feel like you always got to be all right for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just be your own person. You going through something, just fucking say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
you should be able to.
You should be able to say whatever the fuck you need to say.
And
like, get it off your chest.
It's unfortunate that they don't. That's not the case. You'll get penalized for it somehow, some fashion.
It's tough. And the crazy part is, it's like, you look at a situation like yours, you come back, you went to RGV for
season.
Cooked.
Did my thing.
Cooked.
Brought me back up, talking about a multi-year. and then new coach comes in.
Nothing.
And then, like, bro, it was so crazy. This is the beginning of the, like, when do you start working out in the off season?
It depends.
Like, you do little things, but
Yeah.
like, bro, this is right out, bro. We just, like, bro, I just had twins. NICU babies, I ain't seen them. I'm over in RGV.
Yeah.
I'm going back and forth. So like, there's some shit. I'm going through some shit even with that.
Real life shit.
I'm trying to win a championship for the damn RGV Vipers, bro, at the same time. And so then like, I don't know. So but then after we were done, bro, I'm done. I'm like, I'm not picking up basketball again until at least July.
At least.
It's June 13th, bro.
Yeah.
I got Houston calling me like, hey, will you come? Like, it's a new coach. You want to come? You know, just show them who you are, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking I'm coming on some cool, like, I'm a vet. I'm coming here, like, no 8-year vet at the time is coming, 7-year vet at the time is coming in here. Like, I never in my life have seen somebody come there in June 13 as a vet.
It's early.
I'm in there for 2 weeks. I got twins at the crib. I'm in there. I left for 2 weeks, bro, to like work out with them. And like, I'm thinking now this is the start for me. Cause I'm like, well, if I'm here, I'm just going to come out here for the summer and just keep going.
Yeah.
Dude said, I don't look like he want to be here. I'm like, bro, what if I didn't want to be here, bro? I would have told y'all motherfuckers from the jump. I'm going 3 hours back to the crib, bro. Like, what do you mean it look like I don't want to be here, bro? This is those little things be pissing me off, bro. Because it's like, how you going to tell me what I want to do when I'm showing you what I want to do?
Yes.
I don't got to tell you. Like, I'm right here. Not late, doing the work. What do you want, bro? They want a rah-rah motherfucker. That's what they want, bro. And that's just one thing that I've never been, bro.
Nah, bro. I can't do it.
I'm a dog, bro. I'm not a barker.
Yep.
I'm a worker, dog. You feel me? Like,
can't do it. Because at the end of the day, it's like, and I've always put my family first. I'm gonna sit,
as you should,
and I'm gonna sit there. Off days are for my family, and that's just how I view them. I'm not. If I come, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna do my work.
Do rehab.
But then, I'm going to my family. We don't see them much anyway.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? Like during the year, we're gone all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that hindered me, but that's okay. Because my little girl loves the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless,
so like, that means more than that shit to me. So it's one of those things where I feel where you're coming from with that, because at the end of the day, you'd be like, I'm coming here to just work out in the gym for 2 to 3 hours, and then for the rest of the day, I'm doing what? Nothing. Where I could be with my kids. So how do you think I'm not here and I don't want to be here?
Yeah, bro.
You know,
it's the most mind-boggling thing, bro. It's like, it really makes you feel crazy, bro.
No.
Like people don't it's crazy because basketball's giving me a lot, but basketball's taking a lot away too at the same time, bro. And as far as like childhood. And like college experience, for like, okay, that one basketball college experience is great. You miss out on the whole college experience, being in a fraternity, like going to these football games, being a regular student. Like, you don't get to go get a job. I ain't never had a job besides basketball.
I've never been to spring break.
Never been to spring break. Shoot, I was playing AAU during spring break as a high school kid. You know what I mean? Like
every single time.
Prom, you're missing proms. Like, bro, there's some real deal sacrifices that go with it.
For
but
it's
obviously, you get, you know what I mean? You get what you get out of it. Like, you got a livelihood, you got like things with it. But there's some demons that come with it too, bro.
For sure.
And that's like, for me, I think the demons outweighed the good things that I was getting. Like, okay, you have money and like you can secure your family, but like, it's what cost?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I feel that. I want to, this has been an unbelievable pod, one of my favorites for sure. I want to know about the TBT though. You played in the TBT this past off season with Kentucky. What was the team? La Familia? Yeah, y'all was tough. Y'all had a mob with y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all played Louisville. Talk about that experience playing in Louisville, the atmosphere, fucking sold out.
And I didn't get to play in that building, so it was new. It was like a new playing in a new building, bro. And it was bro, it's nostalgic, honestly. Blast from the past. We was talking about it earlier. Like, we really time traveled.
Yeah.
Like, I'm back in school now, finishing classes. So,
that's what's up.
Like, I was just back there. We was just there like last week. And so I'm on campus, like doing doing it all over again, really. And it's like, it's different now. You know what I mean? 10 years later, the tech is different. Like, the school looks different. So like, I'm getting brought around the school, and then like I'm like, bro, I feel like a damn freshman again. Like I don't know how to log on Blackboard anymore.
Yeah.
Like now it's Canvas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. But we was talking about it was like a blast from the past. Like I got to play 4 games in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm in school, and I mean, like, you know what I mean? It was just like a buzzing time. But like that week after we won to get into the little championship game with them, I'm like, I'm a big golfer. So like, I'm working on golf just as much as I work on hoop stuff. So I'm like doing lessons out there with this guy named Corey Kaufman. He's got a bunch of young prodigies, bro. I'm talking like 7 to 15 to like grown-ups, bro. Like, but these 7 to 15-year-olds, bro, I'm playing like par 3 course with them. But they talking shit to me about the Louisville, because they all Louisville kids. You know? I mean, this is like where I was playing at more in Louisville than Lexington. So talking with me about we talking shit about the golf, but it was like how the city was buzzing, but how it was more or less how the state was buzzing. The whole state was buzzing.
Crazy.
Like, for a week straight leading up into that game, bro. It was insane, bro.
Yeah, all-time bragging rights now. Until y'all play again.
I might not play him. I might keep it up.
Keep it right there.
Yeah, bro. I'm up. I'm up.
I feel you. I wouldn't play the
give you another chance, bro.
I wouldn't play the motherfuckers again either. Nah, before we get out of here, I got a couple questions for you. Cool. What is harder to win? NCAA championship or NBA finals?
I would say NCAA. It's only one game.
Yeah.
You got at least, 7 each round. You know what I mean? But that one game is about, it only takes one.
It only takes one. I mean? I agree. That's what I said. I got fucking crucified for the shit the other day. They were like, oh, you're playing against the best players in the world.
But in college, you're playing against the best college players in the world. We're the same players. Like, what are you talking about? We're literally the same players as you talking about as the best players. They were the same, in the same spot.
Thank you. Everybody went to fucking college.
So we can X that out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an easy dub for whoever want to debate that. I don't know.
NBA Finals, Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
I vote Super Bowl now too.
That's just hard,
finals at first. Super Bowl is tough.
I mean, it's just like, bro, the finals is tough, but there's only like, really, let's think about it. There's only 5-6 teams in the league that's like, you can really say that's going to do it.
They got a chance.
Well, we can X everybody else off. Like, okay, at that point, we got each round, you got at least 5-6 games to make it happen. But these dudes got one chance.
Yeah, and it's crazy. The thing about it too is like, I think in the NBA, you can kind of be like, all right, they're going to beat them. In the NFL, in the playoffs, you don't know who the fuck's going to win that game.
You don't know, bro. It just depends on that night, bro.
Who's your team?
The Chiefs. I'm a Kansas kid, bro.
Fucking stupid. Of course, it's his fucking team.
Bro, we've been with him. We've been with him since we didn't want to be with him.
And y'all just got D-Hop.
I know, bro. I'm gassed, bro. I woke up to that news. I'm like,
that's a good pick.
I'm hype about it, bro.
Tough. Last one. Does Kawhi deserve a statue in Toronto?
I mean, he won. He did it for him.
Thank you, bro.
He did it for him.
I've been saying this for the longest. Give my man a statue in Toronto.
They don't win it without him.
I don't think they're gonna get a fucking another one without. Does Toronto Raptors win another championship
in this decade?
No.
They're gonna have to make some serious changes.
They gotta make some.
And it's not about the players' moves. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta have that guy. It's got to have that guy, and they gotta want to be there.
Yeah.
Listen, one of the best pods we ever had, people. We got Willie Cauley-Stein on here. You already know we sponsored by DraftKings. We appreciate the love. That's another episode of Run Your Race. We out.
I appreciate you, buddy.
Appreciate you, Brody.
That was love,
That was good, dog. Hell yeah, you did your own pod.